What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys are in fantastic day today, and today I have a very exciting video for you guys. Today is the 6-year anniversary of my YouTube channel, and it's absolutely crazy to think about. Really surreal. It just feels like yesterday, not literally, but you know, a short while ago that I decided to start this YouTube channel, and it's been crazy to see the amount of success and just overall support that you guys have shown for not only myself but also for the channel as well. And I can't thank you guys enough. I thought it'd be nice today to do something that we haven't done in a while. I think in 2019 we did this a little bit and kind of went through this, but I think it would be a great time here in 2023 to take a look at every single video that I've made on this channel and kind of go through it, assess it, and all that fun stuff. So as you guys can see right here, here's the channel right now. We stand at a little over 500 subscribers, so thank you guys so much for all the support there. I greatly appreciate it. And YouTube recently added a new tab next to latest and popular, the oldest tab. So how convenient is this? I can just flip this on and we're going to head and take a look at all these videos. So what I'm going to do is zoom it in here so you guys can get rid of the slack there a little bit and start looking at all these videos, as we have a bunch of really good ones. So let me get this framed up here. Apologies, it's a little sensitive sometimes, but again, we have a bunch of really cool videos to go over here, and I thought this would be kind of fun to really relay and think about some of those amazing videos that we've had over the years, because there's been several of them. So this channel really originated off of various ideas with the long-term goal of model aircraft, but we started with some in-flight videos. So that's what we're going to find right here during my Rochester, Minnesota trip with the American 737 and the American CRJ200 right there. You got a really cool opportunity to fly Learjet 40. That was a bunch of fun, and also some really cool FSX clips here, as you can see, from daily live streams, which was another content form that I started, and I would love to get back to something like that in the future. But you can see here where we had various videos in those regards. That was really cool. The first ever DFW airport update took place, so that was a bunch of fun. And we also had some other really cool videos, like the full flight on the American A319 Piedmont livery, Charlotte Myrtle Beach. So that was really cool. Really enjoyed that. And some more takeoff and landing videos like this one right here. And then our model review started to kick in here with that American 767. Channel updates are going to be pretty common throughout this list, so don't expect anything different. And we also had a giveaway of an American 737 safety card. How cool was that? So that was really cool. Really fun video right here with this American 737. Really enjoyed that. That was a great one to make. Very much enjoyed that. First ever collection video of 100+ models. Certainly the channel and the collection go hand in hand for their growth. So that video really represents a bunch. They were very happy with that and how it's came to be what it is in terms of the collection. So that's been really cool. Some really neat videos in here, like this one, It Seeks to Amaze Me Aviation. That one's a really special one. We also have a 3-way review between TWA, Reno Air, and AirCal. That was really cool. A safety card collection. Would love to do an updated one of those. I think that was the only one I've ever done outside of my aviation memorabilia video that will come up here later. And we also have the channel update and school updates. So looking good right there. Really cool American Indy 80 polished review. That was a really fun one, and just various others. The first ever Tulsa airport update, of course, makes its appearance, which is really cool. And then after this video, this DFW airport update number 3, I'm thinking this was like October of 2017 or so. Big hiatus right here. So this was all the way from October 2017 to May of 2018, and then I finally did a channel update. Pretty much school kind of caught up with me during that year and took away all my time. So that's kind of what happened there, but it's all good as we get farther on from that, so stay tuned. But then we got back kicking in the gear with the DFW airport updates and a brand new airport in the Albuquerque Sunport International Airport. So that history dates quite a ways back to the beginning of the channel's history, pretty much, I would argue. So that's really cool. And then you had some other really cool updates, including a 4th of July special update. I was intending to make a video on this, but what ended up happening was the audio got messed up, so I wasn't able to make a reaction video to this. I was going to react to this on this previous July 4th, but unfortunately we'll have to wait for another one. But that was certainly not the best video anyways, so you know, it ends up working out how it's supposed to, so can't complain. First ever trip announcement came out in August 2018. That was really fun. And then we finally started getting our first trip reports here with American 737s and an MD-80 during the Albuquerque trip. Those were really cool. Would recommend checking them out. They are subtitle based, but they are pretty decent, to be honest. So certainly pretty pleased with those and everything, so feel free to check those out if they're of interest to you. Various airport updates continue to take the stride, and then the 100 subscriber aviation music video. So it took about a year here to get to 100 subscribers, a little over, but certainly a big accomplishment for the channel and where we went from there. And then we had some more various really cool videos, like the last minute trip to Washington, DC here. That was really fun to make, so it was really fortunate to get that opportunity, along with the first ever massive unboxing number 1. You'll see 34 more of those coming up here in a moment. You also have additional various videos, again, more airport updates, the trip reports from the trip there, and that was really nice. I think I did them every other week or something. I think that's what I did. I did the others consecutive weeks and didn't even do an airport update during that month to kind of balance it out. So how cool was that? That was certainly different. Tulsa, really getting some interesting vibes to say the least there with the Allegiant MD-80 final flight. Just crazy to think about some of this. And then of course the December 2018 update with snow. Iceland Air discontinuing service along with WoW Air, so certainly plenty of movements there. American MD-80 trip report, that one was really good. Really enjoyed making that. And then 2018 recap, 2019, the year of Redriveraviation. That was quite a video there, quite a bold statement. I certainly think that 2019 was a really good year. So let's kind of get into 2019 as we start with a Tulsa airport update, a full flight for FSX on the American 737-800. Really fun updates here for DFW and other various airports. This when lighting kind of started to become an emphasis here on the airports, which was really cool. New flights to Destin for Allegiant there out of Tulsa. And then, yeah, really consistent movements until another brand new airport debuted in February 2018. That was the Pensacola model airport. So really cool, really nice to see how well that airport turned out. Honestly, looked really good. So very pleased with that. And that certainly made some real strides going there, as you can see. Iceland Air getting discontinued. Another really cool video that I made that I've done some different iterations on is how to make a Gemini Jets 1-4 scale ground foil. Was really happy with that. The MD-80 review there with the new Gemini Jets release was a fun video, along with many others here, as you can see. The Storyline model airport making its debut. How fun was that? So that was a really fun airport, and certainly hope to do something like that again in the future when time permits. Tulsa getting a new mat there. That was really cool. Was very pleased about that. And I got an Apollo American 737 that I wasn't too happy about. Kind of kidding, but this one the uploads really started to crank up. I think I was doing one a week there for quite some time. I think we got up to 2 a week around this time, including some unexpected spotting for the Department of Justice 737-400 there for Oklahoma City, and a really cool story time video here on how I caught the inaugural Qatar A350 1000 flight into Dallas-Fort Worth. That was quite a story to tell. I would recommend checking out that one. That one's a really good one, including Volaris returning to Albuquerque. Unfortunately short-lived, but cool to see that they tried. Another trip announcement. That one was really good. I kind of not really expected either, so that was really cool to see right there too. And a bunch of really good videos, including the second ever collection update and various others. Some plane spotting here in the terminal, and then getting our first Delta trip reports on channel on some regional jets. So looking good right there. And again, some more really cool one-offs during the summer 2019, like how to make a Gemini Jets terminal, which was a nice video right there. Spotting at Minneapolis, St. Paul. Some more airport updates. This was the video I was referring to the last time that I think I deep dove into everybody I was subscribed to and everybody that inspired me. But that was the 2-year anniversary in 2019. 500 subscriber special, so certainly cool to throw it back with the DFW transition there, and that was really nice. So that turned out really well. Getting into the school year here of 2019, Psycho Ape makes his appearance because that was a big part of the channel's history. Getting stressful here on the Q3 2019 channel update, along with some more really cool news, including another new airport. Reno Tahoe debuted in August 2019, so the 4-year anniversary coming up very soon for that one. So really cool to get to see that as well. Time flies when you're having fun. What can I say? More really critical moments in the channel's history here, including the American MD-80 retirement content, the airport update, and the final Super 80 flight. This trip report needs a redo at some point. I just have not got a chance to sit down, but I would love to do a redo on that one. It certainly deserves every bit of that. And more massive unboxing coming in. 2 was up there somewhere. Here's number 3 with some broken models. And of course, Storyline really getting after it here, which is very nice to see. And a bunch of really good content. The 737 MAX situation making an appearance here, along with a bunch of additional content here. Plenty of airport updates. Storyline really getting after it here with 2 updates a month. That was really fun to do. Along with Citrus Aviation getting involved. Thank you to him for making that logo again. Was really happy with the logo. And yeah, a bunch of various elements. You can see the thumbnails here kind of tell the story for where I was, place, and time during that era. So certainly interesting. Boeing CEO getting fired, certainly interesting. Yeah, some really interesting parts here. And then this takes us right into the start of 2020. Really cool to see they continued the growth theme. I think that was a good theme. So certainly very nice to get to see that right there. You can just see by the analytics there, it kind of tells the story. But 2019 really was a good year. It really was. I was proud of, obviously during that time and place, being 15 years old for most of that. I didn't really know what I was doing, so I can't blame myself too much here. But the model airport's really starting to look good with some new models and everything. And then, of course, getting the Evo Blue lineups here and the MD-80 send-off flights. Here was that memorabilia video I was referring to here. Definitely would like to do this again very soon. 3 years has been way too long. So hopefully at some point here in the upcoming months, I can get after that. The whole plastic container down there has all of that. So certainly a bunch to assess, especially with everything I've got at airliners and everything. So that was really cool. Fun contrail spotting video. That was fun. I would love to do something like that again in the future. Just just haven't got a chance to do it. And yeah, really good variety throughout here. Our very first spotting vlog came to the table, and would love to get back to this one as well. Like all the content forms, it seems like, on this channel. Storyline really getting to the peak here of season 1. That was great, along with various other elements here, and the thumbnails really getting creative. I look at this frame and tell me how many arrows you see. Oh my gosh, this was arrow heaven. That was quite interesting. But here's obviously the famous Psycho Aviate Goes Insane About Gemini Jets video. Should have put a disclaimer on it, but again, that was well over 3 years ago, so learning to say the least. And yeah, this content really goes in detail. Of course, the pandemic started right here. You can see with this video. Some really good ones here. The 1,000 subscriber aviation music video, probably my favorite. That is a really great one. I've made dozens of videos over the years, but that one was really great. Was really happy with that one. Mass unboxing number 5. This whole summer really is just I think it's the channel might be its best era, just in terms of the sentimental value. And I know so many of you found my channel during this time, and just how crazy it was. Obviously, everybody going through the same exact experience, and turning to YouTube for something during that time was really special. And obviously, you're seeing like the American Airlines send-off flights and room setup. I would love to get that one going again and put that on my reminders. I would like to do an updated version, since while the place hasn't changed, obviously there's a bunch of changes in the actual room itself. So I'd love to do that. Panda Fox Toys getting some great representation there. Atlanta tour video, that was fun. Then the MD-80 trip report, that was went a whole year without trip reports, which certainly was unfortunate. And then this kind of the grand finale of Psycho Aviate right there, capping it off with the Gemini Jet situation, but we've since moved on from that. Storyline season 2 debuting. Was really happy about the transition there, and that was kind of a really good time. And then I just vividly remember making thumbnails like this one for the DFW airport update, and then this rare models pickup. April, May, June, July, August. This was a really special time, if I'm being completely honest. The quizzes were really fun. And videos like this too. Itchy Models taking over. That's a great model right there. Very glad to have that one in the fleet here. And then, as you can see, the thumbnails are really getting creative here, which is really cool. You also have the American MD-80 compilation video, which turned out great in a 1:400 scale. Narrow body and heavy gate added to the narrow body gate. So that's really cool to get to see, or regional jet gate rather. And then some interesting one-off videos, including some rail fanning, which was really fun to do for different. And plenty of airport updates. Orange County started a couple months before this. Sorry that I missed that, but Orange County started there. And some really cool videos here, going into details. My honest opinion, something that I certainly would like to get back into making some of those, along with everything here. It seems like DFW recovering pretty decently there, so that was certainly nice to see, along with some really cool one-offs. As you can see right here, they kind of all speak for themselves. How I can afford all my models, it's called work. Just a bunch of interesting videos. Wisdom teeth, crazy winds. This really tells the story here. Getting into June, as you can see with the Pensacola airport update, Air Force One, that was absolutely fantastic. This was a great JetX pickup that I was trying to get for a long time. Fun spotting vlog there. It feels like never ends. This was jam-packed. I don't think I was uploading daily, but I was darn close to. I think it was like 5 times a week or something. I was on a pretty good schedule during this time. As always, this video I really would like to redo how to get rare models off eBay for cheap. I was really happy about that. That turned out great. In addition to more storyline airport updates and sending a JetBlue 321 for T5. Hope that project comes to fruition sometime. The American 140 landing at Stillwater was a really justifiable drive over for that. Really enjoyed that. A bunch of great airport updates during this time too. Was really happy about that. Really fun spotting vlogs. Would love to get back into that. Trust the process. Just a bunch of various movements here going into the school year with this channel update. And yeah, there was a bunch of big plans and a bunch more one-offs, including like new travel routes for the winter from American, and Reese's A321 video. That was a nice inside reference there. Canyon Blues making some appearances here. And then of course you got the tier list rankings over here. Mass Unboxing X, definitely one of the best videos on the channel, the most popular in terms of views. So that's really cool. And then we started our tier list grind here. As you can see, certainly could have handled that a little bit better, but it happens. Phoenix making its debut. Hope to get back to that project in the near future too, along with everything I've mentioned. Need to get another giveaway going. That was a really fun with 2,000 subscriber giveaway, even though I didn't end up giving out those models anyways. It ended up being a model gift cards, so that ended up working out really well. Comparisons making their appearance, and fan mail, also another content form that I got to get back to on a consistent basis. It's been around, just not consistently enough. More very interesting videos throughout here. One of the quickest reviews there for the United and Alaska NGs from October 2020 was great. More tier list face. Oh man, had way too much fun with this. Had way too much fun making this. It certainly was a different person during this time, but you know, the key fundamentals were there at that time. Run of Gemini Jets 13. Just a bunch of great videos here. Really spent some time on these. This spotting vlog was really great, along with the various storyline airport updates that I did during this time. Then of course you got the Max 8 return revenue service, progression. I like the word choice there for 2020. Although now looking at it, I think it was even more than progression, kind of the solidifying era. But again, went to stop motion there for the airport updates, which ended up working out pretty well. The Run of Gemini Jets 333 was a really cool video. Very much enjoyed making that one. Massive unboxing, continue to get after it here. Some really good thumbnails here. This was a really good time for thumbnails and various movements here, so that was great. More tier lists making appearances, of course. Some reactions, which I need to do some more of those, along with everything else. Richmond, I would love to do that sometime. That's still on the list. Really good thumbnails here. Really impressed by the thumbnails. I didn't have the blur setting high enough on that, so I don't even know why I chose to do that, but it's okay. Learned from that, that's for sure. OG Gemini Jets Terminal. Orange County had a great 2021. That was the start of it right there. More reactions. The heat in my room went out, so you can see I'm wearing like 4 coats and that, so that's kind of funny. But it was anything for the videos, which was so much fun. Spring 2021 channel update before it went off the rails here. Get ready for some unfortunate Epstein-Barr virus content. If you don't know about that, I'll explain it here in a moment. But got some really good content going here with the trip ports finally back, and the tier list, and mass unboxing 15. Everything was going great here until right about here, and we fell off the rails completely. So early May 2021, I ended up coming down with mono or Epstein-Barr virus. It was really challenging summer there in 2021. Crazy to think that was 2 years ago at this point. But as you can see here, try to get back up on my feet. Everything was going great. You can still see that I don't look great in all this, and then went off the rails again. I used the phrase another round, but pretty much a aggravation of the virus. And yeah, I think that during this time there was maybe like a video a week. I tried to upload what I had here, as you can see, and then that went off the rails. Wasn't able to do the Breeze inaugural, which really sucked. Really wanted to do that, but I was able to make make the most of what I had. Finally got another airport update filmed, so super happy about that. That thumbnail turned out really well, considering that I was that far off the rails. And then doing some aviation news like this, you can just see by how I looked, I was pretty rough. So glad to make some progress from there. More status updates, and made some aviation news videos since I could just set up the camera and talk about it. So that ended up working out pretty well. DCA in Miami for American was great at Tulsa, and then finally got the airport updates going a little bit more, so that was very exciting. And got to end up going on the family trip to Daytona Beach, which ended up working out well. Went into more big videos. Here's the 4-year anniversary video. This one was a struggle, so you can just see I'm just sitting here talking like this. Yeah, I'm glad that we've made it past those days. I can certainly say that. 2-year anniversary there for the American MD-80, and finally starts to get a little bit more consistent here. We had a great giveaway with the Midwest Model Store. Channel updates continue, and yeah, certainly a bunch of struggling moments, but we finally got the real life content back on the ground. Then finally, during this late 2021 sector, content finally started to roll out. Was trying to get caught up on tier lists, got behind on that. Spotting vlogs haven't returned. You know, unfortunately, mono was its own pandemic, if we're being completely honest. So I really was trying to get caught up there. I will give myself that. I really tried. Mass Unboxing 16 was a great one. Really enjoyed that. That was really solid. So I was very pleased about that. And then, yeah, getting some really good one-off videos going here, like the Black Friday video. Really enjoyed that. The Gemini Jets video here for the situation with shipping during that time. And many others, the miscues and replacements for Mass Unboxing 16. And then, of course, you had the Darren American Lego. I don't know why it has 1,400 views, but there we go. And then quizzes making some appearances, some Christmas videos, Pilot Life. Certainly would like to do some more of that at some point. But I've said that too many times for all the content for it, so you can probably understand why I can only do so much here. Trip board, certainly getting after it. And yeah, ultimately, really good start to 2022 here. Then a little setback there with COVID-19. Didn't end up being too bad. And then again, the one-off videos over the years have really been great, including this 1,000 Days on the Future preview for the British Airways 737 MAX 8. Spirit Frontier merger, that is still an ongoing situation. Crazy to think that was that long ago at this point, but it was. Trip port here on the American CRJ 900, and a bunch of various in-flight videos, which proved to be powerful here on the channel. The collection video was great. Got to get another one going very soon. Yeah, massive spring ahead was a pretty fair assessment, as we had a bunch more really good one-offs here. I'll just let them all speak for themselves at this point. Release reactions finally debuting. That was a really good choice for the channel. I think that's been a huge part, so really glad to do that. It's kind of some funny thumbnails throughout here. And yeah, just overall a bunch of really great content. The release reactions start to become prominent, the reviews start going, and summer 2022 was outstanding. Really great bounce back from 2021, college decision announcements and more vlogs and really good thumbnails and trip announcements and day trip on Breeze there for the Nashville inaugural. That was awesome. Release reactions really became prominent. I'm very happy about that. I don't know how I screwed up the ratio of that thumbnail, but it happened, so it's all good. Airliners International, a game changer would be an understatement. That was a life-changing video right there, and the rest kind of speaks for itself, so much so that I had to make an initial assessment video, so that was awesome. And then the content just starts flooding out through here, like the day one vlog from 2022, the haul video, the baseball vlog. I mean, it was all great. The Medal of Honor flight was so fun. That was a great part of 2022. More release reactions in the 5-year anniversary should be right around here. Yeah, really good thumbnail. That was really good. Very pleased with that one. That turned out great. And getting into the last year here, kind of feels like some of this was a year, like 3 years ago, and some of it feels like yesterday. Just depends on what it is. Like massive unboxing number 21. Very happy about that. Some cool model reviews and unboxings throughout here. Storyline, definitely would like that to come back at some point. This day trip that ended up failing, even though I did get to do pretty much a similar trip with this. Or actually the exact same pretty much during the Southwest sale in this previous January, so that pretty much took care of itself. Great planes, great decision to bring that onto the channel, so I've been super happy with the progression on that. So that's looked awesome. College update, that ended up going much better than I anticipated in terms of how much time I ended up having and everything, so that was great. And then of course channel update, that was a really reasonable assessment. Then some more fun thumbnails. MD-80 anniversary there was really great. Probably pilot's license, that was very cool. More Airliners International content and more to come on that very soon. Again, more release reactions and then some really fun airport updates. This was a really fun inaugural route celebration video. Aviation Day at Tulsa, that was absolutely awesome. Hopeful for another one here in 2023. And then of course you got the maintenance video, that was great. And then just overall a bunch of cool one-offs once again with the iPhone video. Top 10 best Gemini Jets releases. Want to do that for NG here in the future if we get a shot. Plenty of content. This was a really fun video, how a model airplane goes from retailer to a collector. Thank you Midwest Model Store for partnering up for that one. That was awesome. Airliners International 2023 content becomes prominent here, as you can see, and I'm glad that it did for obvious reasons. Don't have to elaborate too much on that one. Bunch of really good one-offs here. We really went into the works here on one-offs. The Black Friday video with Midwest, that was really fun. Really enjoyed that. The American DC3 video was great. Hopeful to do that again very soon if everything goes according to plan. Some more really fun thumbnails here, and fleet by types. I need to get back after that, but that's in conjunction with the collection, so that's where that's been. More Black Friday movements and just overall a bunch of good content. X-Plane 12 would like to do some more of that now that I know kind of what I'm doing there. Yeah, just a bunch of really good content. Plane spotting at Houston, that was a really good one. Aero Classics release reactions becoming prominent. The United Signature cabin trip report was great. Top 10 part 2 right there. Really fun videos. Again, some that feels like 7 days ago, some that feels like 7 months ago. It just depends. Some of it feels like almost 2 or 3 years ago. Again, more really fun release reactions and 2022 recap, 2023 preview. Thought that was great. Just a bunch of really good stuff here. First ever wide body, that was so much fun. And then the latest collection video, hopefully get another one out for all of you very soon. Huge spring ahead, that was a really good statement. I can't say that it wasn't. And then when I said really huge summer ahead, I meant that one too. So but yeah, a bunch of really great videos throughout here. More mass unboxings really become commonplace. And yeah, just overall, new airport terminal, we're finally about to get that debuted, so that's awesome. Plane spotting Denver, expect more of that in the near future to come. More airliners videos as expected, and expect many more of those to come as always. Thrust reduction HD, I know it's been kind of off the rails for the last couple months, but it's my intention to get that and real life content back on the rails here very soon once the travel slows down a little bit. Airlines International 2022, really great recap to that trip. There was a bunch to be very pleased with there, so I was really happy about that. A bunch of great model videos here too. I know I've kind of focused on the real life stuff, but a bunch of great model videos. Ended up getting the great Antonov 225 1-200. That was great. Plane spotting at DFW, great planes updates, model reviews, you name it. Flip flopping for April Fool's Day. Can't even think of it at this point. Great massive unboxings and plane spotting and the whole 9 yards here. Really, really awesome. Tier list video, that was fun. Thank you, Citrus, for the inspiration on that one. And getting into the latest bit here, as you can see, with the various massive unboxings and model reviews and plane spotting at Denver International Fleet, plane spotting at Dallas, you name it, it's all here. So latest trip report, ready to get another one made here as soon as possible. So looking forward to that. And getting into the latest bit here, as you can see, with the various massive unboxings, and all of this feels like a couple of days ago, but it was just a month ago, which is crazy. Airlines International 2024, Airlines International Day 1 vlog for 2023, Southwest Maintenance Tour, and getting into the last chunk of it here. You can see massive unboxing 33 went great. Great planes, all these various videos here. Airlines International 2023 haul video, summer 2023, and the latest video with the Tulsa update as of recording this, but you guys will be seeing this on Saturday. So yeah, really nice to reflect on all of that and really see how far the channels came. I thought that was a really nice time to really reflect on all this, and we certainly have done a bunch here, and it's been really fun, and I'm looking very forward to doing much more of it here in the near future. We're just getting started. We have a bunch of really fun objectives ahead, and I have a bunch of ideas. I want to return to many of those content forms at some point, in addition to new content forms, have plans for new airports, and I have plenty of real life content to float a boat, so that's the exciting part there, and a bunch of really cool content. So certainly expect a bunch of that to come. I'm looking very forward to producing it all. It will calm down here in the next couple months, so it'll be nice to kind of get more engaging videos like this made, and I'm looking very forward to it. I hope each and every one of you are as well. But with all that being said, everybody, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon, as Redriveraviation is signing off.